So obviously just looking back to Saturday's win, 2-0 win, good clean sheet against Brackley.
Yeah, listen, delighted with the clean sheet in particular because we haven't had as many of them as we would have liked, but it was obviously a difficult game, which we knew it would be, particularly off the back of such a hectic schedule, and obviously the win that we had in midweek against Rochdale. So we knew it was going to be a difficult game. It was just about trying to be professional and just find a way to obviously keep that winning streak going. And every credit to the players because they obviously managed to do that and finished off what was a very fruitful couple of weeks for us, really.
Yeah, fantastic run of form, 5 wins in a row. I think it's one loss in about 11 now.
Yeah, 1 in 11, I think. So, look, we're doing a lot of things very well, but there's also many aspects of our game that we can still get better at. But I still insist that we'll keep on getting better as a team and as a group, and with the amount of time, more time, should I say, that we have together. I've said that since the off. We've got a hell of a lot of new bodies that we've had to kind of integrate into the existing group of players that we had, and as a group of players, they're coming together really well. We've got a fantastic feeling around the training ground. Everybody's positive, which is natural really when you're having such a good run of results. But I feel like the confidence and the belief and the spirit's just evolving really week to week, and obviously if you get a few good results that helps it, and it increases that trust that the players have in the work that we're doing with them, and there's nothing like good results and decent performances to support confidence. So at the minute we're in a good place, but as I've said numerous times, when we've spoken or when I've spoken to Tom, the courier, or even spoken to the players and the staff, it can very quickly change in football. It's unforgiving and it doesn't do you any favours. If you take your eye off the ball, then you can quickly go the other way. So we've just got to maintain focus really on being better tomorrow, trying to be better in the next game we play, which obviously is this weekend, the FA Cup, and not lose sight on on our day-to-day work, because ultimately I believe that's why we are in this run of form, because we work hard every day that we come into work, and we've just got to keep doing that, and hopefully then the results will keep coming.
Of course, obviously a rare full week on the training ground. How have you found it this week?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we gave the players an extra day off this week because I think sometimes rest is just as important as work. When we're in, we work hard, they train hard, they give everything every day they're in, and obviously they've been giving everything in fixtures, not just in the last couple of weeks, but for many weeks. So I think it's important that you find like these little windows of opportunity where you can maybe just give them 2 or 3 days rest. And I have to say they've come back in this morning fully refreshed and recharged, and they've trained probably the best I've seen them train in about 2-3 weeks, and I can't remember the last time we had a training session that I was unhappy with, to be honest. So it's rest is, as I said earlier, just as important, and we look fully rejuvenated now, and looking forward to the next game.
Of course, obviously Saturday against Southport in the FA Cup, coming up against a team in the league below as well.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a difficult game, and the players have been made aware of that this morning in the analysis that we've done on them. They've obviously had a difficult start to the season. They've got quite a lot of new players there, obviously a new manager, and that can take a little bit of time. But they've got some capable players. They can hurt you if you're not right, and if you don't approach the game with the right attitude and mentality. So we've just got to go there and be ourselves and perform well. And if we do that, like every other game we play, we give ourselves a chance of winning it. But if we go there and we're not right and we don't perform, and we underestimate them, then we could be one of them upsets, and nobody ever wants to be one of them in the cup. So it's never an easy place to go, isn't Hague Avenue? And we've got to make sure that we're ready to go.
Thank you.